Sam Sylk Show. Sam all day jamming. Come on, we have joy in the madness. Sam Sylk Show. Take him on the road. How this story goes. Unpredictable. Sam Sylk, Sam Sylk. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sam Sylk, Sam Sylk. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sam Sylk, yeah.
Yo, what's good? What's up, family? How y'all doing today? Welcome to the show. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. What's up, family? Check on in, check on in. Come on in. I'd like to welcome everybody to the show. Let me know what part of the country you're checking in on. A new instructional line dance will be coming up later on today.
That was fun, too.
What was it?
It was,
The Line Dance Connection
yeah, Line Dance Connection. That was fun.
by Tucker.
Yeah, this country.
Very.
Yeah.
Tucker.
Tucker.
Hey, Tucker! Bring me a squirrel so I can barbecue it.
I had a barbecued raccoon before.
Hell no.
By accident.
Was
it
it good?
accidental.
Was it good?
I think it was, but I was a little traumatized because I was eating at my family's family reunion, and it was just like a big platter of barbecue. So I'm eating, and my whole family stopped and looked at me, and I was like,
and
"What?"
Tucker, what did Tucker say?
Tucker was like, "Oh, you eating coon, girl?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh." I dropped the bone. That was it with my coon experience.
Was it good though? I had alligator before.
I did too. I had some in Detroit at one of the casinos up there
Yeah.
when I was losing money.
But I had coon.
Coon, you tried coon?
Yeah, I had coon.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all keep the coon. I done talked to a couple of coons, so I don't want to be.
You know?
Now, ours wasn't talking.
Yeah.
Little coon never hurt nobody.
All right, we're going to dive into this letter. Oh, look, y'all, those just tuning in, don't forget Phoenix, March the 7th. Phoenix, March the 7th. If you got family in Phoenix, tell them I'm coming down. Get this copy of this hot book. Where is it at? Right here. There you go. You see it?
It's a great read.
All right?
Yeah, it is.
Get your copy. Is it them? Is it me? Available right now on Amazon. Amazon, go get your copy of the book today. All right?
I need to go to Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix is going to be jumping.
They said that's for your, it's good for your joints and stuff. Like if you have aches and inflammation, the weather there is really good.
Yes.
Yeah, except when it's 120.
Well, yeah, that. Well, we're talking about joints and bones
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's where a lot of people retire to from Cleveland. They go to Arizona.
They go to Arizona. Well, all you Clevelanders in Arizona, March 7th, tell your family, man, come on, let's hang out at Barnes & Noble, and can't wait to see you up there. What's good? We're going to read this letter. We're going to dive into it. We want you guys to give us your take at 888-409-0931. Leave your comments there. We'll read them, and you can call in as well. Let's dive into it.
All right, this lady wants to know, is it her or is it him? She said, "Dear Sam, is it them or is it me?
She sent this the other day. Go ahead.
Uh-oh. Okay. I'm in a relationship. We are hardcore head over heels, so I thought. He is split from his child's mother over 2 years, but together for about 10. He's a good dad. She lives 8 hours away. His son, 5 years old, is en route to our house for the whole spring break and whole summer. She doesn't even know about me. He never mentions me. They talk several times a day like best buds. They carry on Facebook like they are best buds. Am I wrong to ask him to tell her that his son is coming to our house where he lives with me and my kids?
Oh, damn.
Right. He has told me it's up to her to question him on his living arrangements for their son, not me. Am I wrong to question why it has not been brought up that he now has a significant other? I believe she has a boyfriend. I'm kind of like the total opposite. Your son is coming over. Does he have any allergies? What does he like to do? What does he like to eat? Call me if you need me. This is my phone number in case you can't get in touch with his dad, et cetera, et cetera. I just feel like he's hiding something, but he insists that it's none of her business. I'm kind of torn.
How long they been together?
Well, he's been split from the baby mom for 2 years.
How long has he been with her? Would be the question.
I don't know. They moved in. They're cohabitating.
So they live together, and this baby's coming. And how old is the baby?
5. He's 5.
Well, the baby gonna tell it.
Oh, he definitely gonna tell.
Baby gonna tell it when he get down there.
Some other kids too, please.
Yeah, the baby is going to tell it. Then let him and her figure that out once the baby gets there. I would have a conversation with him to say everything that you said to me. Like, look, I feel like I'm a secret, and I want to be a part of your child's life. We live together. What are we going to say who I am when he comes, when he gets here? Mm-hmm. So that's something that y'all need to talk about. You need to say that now.
Well, I don't know. I think right or wrong, you need to let people handle their situations
the way they handle it.
It might seem like, okay, you're a different person. You would handle it a different way. But if you step in there out of turn and you all out of turn. Yeah, because if you start problems with him and this lady, then it could damage the relationship. Yeah, whatever it is. You don't want to interfere with his father-son relationship. Absolutely. Not to me.
Yeah. What's some of the comments before we go on the air? What they talking about? What they saying to her?
All right. Tony said, trust that he knows his son's mother and vice versa after 10 years together. She knows what type of guy he is and wouldn't be sending her child 8 hours away alone without some kind of inkling of his home situation or lifestyle. Mm-hmm. The arrangements have been made, so sit back and enjoy the ride and stop looking for a reason not to trust your man.
Come on, player.
Yeah.
What's that player name? What's that name?
That was Tony.
Yeah, because, she started saying some other stuff. I was like, that's doing too much.
She doing too much.
Stop acting like you really caring.
Yeah. He ain't put a ring on it yet.
She's trying to insert herself.
Exactly. But she doesn't need to
it's
be.
not necessary right now.
All right. We're about to go on the air. We welcome everybody around the country who's checking us out. You can always download the app at 931ZAK in your app store. And you can hear the show that way as well. Welcome. What's good? Kurt Franklin on 931ZAK. Sam Sylk Show with Bijou Star. Welcome to the show. What's going on, family? Hopefully all is going well. Do me a favor and y'all share this video to everybody in Phoenix. We'll be there for Is It Them or Is It Me book tour. Phoenix is up next. Then we're going to Houston, Texas.
Good stuff.
All right.
Yeah, man. So, big ups to everybody who got their copy. Thank you so much for the support on the book. Hearing great feedback and response from the book.
It's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we going to Phoenix. You got your copy too.
Yeah, of course
That's
I did.
Right, that's right.
I gotta support you, man.
I was like, okay, Sam, all right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so y'all get that copy today. And I didn't get a chance to read her email until today. When you read it. The lady we about to help now, and that's what she says. She says, is it who?
Is it them or is it me? Dear Sam, is it them or is it me? I'm in a relationship. We are hardcore head over heels, so I thought. He is split from his child's mother over 2 years, but together for about 10. He's a good dad. She lives 8 hours away. His son, 5 years old, is en route to our house for the whole spring break and whole summer. She doesn't know about me. He never mentions me. They talk several times a day like best buds. They carry on Facebook like they're best buds. Am I wrong to ask him to tell her that his son is coming to our house where he lives with me and my kids? He has... Yeah.
She want to go tell a lady.
She want to go tell.
Sit yourself down.
Right. He has told me it's up to her to question him on his living arrangements for their son, not me. Am I wrong to question why it has not been brought up that he now has a significant other? I believe she has a boyfriend. I'm kind of like the total opposite. Your son is coming over. Does he have any allergies? What does he like to do? What does he like to eat?
He gonna tell you that part. Keep going.
Yeah. Call me if you need me. This is my phone number in case you can't get in touch with Dad, et cetera, et cetera. I just feel like he's hiding something, but he insists that it's none of her business. I'm kind of torn.
All right, so peep this. I had to really listen to this letter, right? So if the child is 5 years old,
right?
Trust and believe me, Mama know that he already got somebody. They out of state, right? No.
Yeah, they're 8 hours away.
Oh, girl, yeah, you're doing a little bit too much.
Quit playing, yeah.
Okay, this is why you should have had these conversations before all this even got to this point. But you didn't do it. You decided to move in, thought that, we all head over heels. And that was the problem, that you didn't get this established before you decided to shack. That's the problem. Okay? So, now, let me look into this a little bit more. The baby's 5. He's going to tell his mama that you there.
Everything.
Okay? You let them handle their business.
Right.
And you play the role that you playing. Okay, I get you concerned. I get that. But everything you just wanted to know, you ask the daddy. When he gets ready to introduce you to her, then that's when it goes down.
You darn right.
So don't be calling her or asking her. No, you don't need to call her about nothing. Now, what you can ask him is, how come you haven't told? You can act in a nice way. Don't be going in there with no attitude, because then when you do that, now we're like, oh, here we go. Here we go.
And then plus, do you want to tell the person all the problems that you had or whatever with your ex? He might just be like, just chill. I got this. I know how she is,
Right, exactly.
Whatever.
I got this. Because
Yeah.
sometimes, let me be real on this. Sometimes men, we have to play a certain position because we know how crazy some of these women can be. Don't get offended. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And so because we want to have a relationship with our child,
Right.
we have to move a certain, we shouldn't have to do that, but some
you
men
have to.
don't even tell you everything because sometimes you won't even understand. You act like you do, but we know you don't.
Right.
Oh, no, yeah. And then you mess it all up for us.
Right.
So let me handle my child the way I want to handle my child.
Right. He said that it was none of the kid's mother's business, but he was really telling you it's none of your business
Exactly.
either.
Right.
Yeah.
We got this.
Yeah.
So now, that's my take on it. I want to hear y'all take. It's a family show, 5780931, but I'm a hold down on that one. And then you got to make a choice, a decision, what you going to do. This visit here will really determine the future of your relationship.
This isn't a deal breaker.
Yeah, but for her, I bet you it is.
It might be.
Well, then she
Yeah.
need to go on ahead because it's not going to get better.
What they talking about? Let's read some of these comments.
All right. CL said she doesn't suspect cheating, just want to know that she exists.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Hey, he got a woman now. Look at me.
Yeah.
It'd be that.
And Helen said if the man lives with the girlfriend, then the baby mama needs to know. There should have already been a conversation about the girlfriend.
I'm telling you, she know he has somebody's 8 hours away. They ain't been together this long. They got a 5-year-old. When that baby comes to the house, and then when the baby talk to mama, if she don't know, she gonna know then.
She gonna know for sure then.
Right.
She gonna know then.
'Cause
Then let them
that
handle
phone call
that.
should already be established. Once my son get there or my child get there, have them
That's
call
what
me.
happens when you just decide to move on in.
Yeah.
Silky, what's going on?
Yo, Sam, Kenya.
Hey, man, how you
Todd.
been?
I'm actually halfway through your book, Sam.
Oh, okay, Todd. That's what's up, brother.
I am, man. I'm. You did a good job so far.
Appreciate you, Todd.
I'm actually gonna send you an email when I get finished because I got some questions about. I'm gonna have some questions about it. But here's my response to today's topic of the day.
Come on, Todd.
If that's a normal 5-year-old child, how her treatment of that child is gonna be notification as to what degree she's in that house.
Come on.
Actually, to what degree that she's treating him, because the kid's going to express himself to his mama. So she's not wrong. But lean back off of it. Just keep treating the child.
Rachel didn't make the spaghetti like you did, Mama.
Exactly. Right.
Everything.
Who is Rachel?
Right.
Who is Rachel? Getting your daddy girlfriend.
Right.
Daddy girlfriend.
Or it might be that 5-year-old child knows some things about his schoolwork now that are on a higher level than the mother taught, and she'll develop an appreciation for her being present there. Those things happen too.
You know how you used to you used to try to help me get my homework? And Miss Rachel, I get hundreds all the time. I get F's with you, Mommy, but Miss Rachel, Daddy new girlfriend, I get hundreds. She help me with my homework every day.
Right.
Yep, and that's how it should be handled. Just lean back off of whether you right or wrong. For one, your presence to be known to that woman.
Right.
And pay more attention to when that child's there, to what degree you interact with that child.
Thanks a lot, Todd.
That'll be notification.
Appreciate it. Welcome to the show. What you got to say? Help her out.
I think you're dead wrong about this one.
Well,
I
go
think
ahead.
you're dead wrong about this.
You go ahead. You go ahead.
Every parent should know where their child's going and who their child's going to be with. He should have introduced her to her, because think of it was reversed, and you were sending your daughter to your ex's boyfriend to stay with your boyfriend, her boyfriend, for the summer or the spring. You want to know who he is and where he's from, what kind of job he got.
So here's where I'm not dead wrong. I like to interject common sense. The child is 5 years old. They live 8 hours away. Okay, I know good and well you must have somebody. We not together. You about to be down here for the whole summer and spring break. What do you mean?
So what's wrong with introducing the person?
Ain't nothing wrong. But did you hear what I said from the beginning? You heard a part. I said this is her fault for not establishing this before she moved into the house.
I wouldn't let my child go. If I don't know that person, I wouldn't let my child go.
Exactly. See, but that's not the situation, though.
Right.
That's not the situation. Is the parents, they know that they got their own relationship. She wants to be introduced. She is not. This ain't the mom and daddy thing.
Right.
This is the woman and living in the house who he may not know that he really still want to be with.
Well, my child shouldn't be going in if he don't know. He don't even know if he want to be with this.
But it's not you.
Right.
Him and her, the mother parents are okay. The parents are okay. It's the girlfriend who lives with the boyfriend who's not okay with it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, well, the girlfriend got to bag up.
That's what I'm saying.
See? Right.
Yeah, it's the parents are they fine.
I thought you were saying something else.
No, not at all.
All right, man. We together.
All right, man. Yeah, he's like, hold on, she got to back up, right?
Right. Girlfriend out of pocket.
She might not
You
even
all
be the
out of
one.
pocket.
She might even be the one.
Exactly.
And then, he might feel like, all right, I'm not trying to cause no extra drama. We'll deal with it when he gets here.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to have her say my son can't get on the bus or whatever.
Because the child mamas have been known to counsel visits.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, she should know, but still sometimes they use that in a bad way.
Yes.
Again.
Oh, no, I don't know who this bitch is.
Right.
Right.
No, that's a fact.
But then she with Ray or John, we can't question that.
And then, for the girlfriend to reach over the dad to try to interject herself or introduce herself, as a parent, you might be like, okay, back up, lady. I don't even know you. Why are you even stepping to me about my child?
Why are you reaching out? I know you there.
Right.
Exactly. You wait till he introduce us.
Right.
Absolutely.
You being messy, you trying to assert your authority in the situation. My child doesn't need another mom at this moment.
Right.
Ooh.
She's trying to
Did you
take
say
a
it like
stance.
that?
She's trying to take a stance.
She is trying to take a stance, but it's too early in the situation.
Exactly.
It's too okay, but again, she should have talked about this before she moved in.
Absolutely.
And so now this is the position you're in, and now you got to play your cards right. And he holding that card.
That's right.
Both of the parents are holding the card. You cannot tell me no woman who has a 5-year-old who's been broke up from her child's father. She said herself in the letter, they talk and have a great what?
Relationship.
That woman is not stupid. She knows about you.
Right.
Yes.
You just said they just haven't brought you into the mix yet.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't necessary
It
yet.
hasn't been. Exactly.
Because if they've only been apart for 2 years,
That's it.
I just
2
feel
years.
like, just from the tone of the letter, it just seems like she is trying to assert her authority in the situation. Like, he needs to know me. I need to be,
Well, he
this,
gonna know you
or
when,
she
when
needs
he
to
get
know.
there.
Yeah,
He's gonna figure you out.
sure will.
Trust you me, 5 years old. He gonna give you a run for your money.
More comments. What up?
All right, Alice said, sometimes you ladies do too much.
Right.
She will find out about you on the first call. The 5-year-old the 5-year-old will mention you to her.
Yes.
You are too invested that they get along well.
Yes.
Do you want your man to get along and raise his son along with the mother? Your man is right. She never asked about his living conditions, and he didn't volunteer the information. You just want her to know you exist.
That's all it is.
That's
Yeah.
all it is.
That is.
You're on somewhere now.
Right.
Doing too much. This is your audition, actually.
It is.
This might be your audition.
That you right about that.
But oh no, you want to know, I'm here. I'm here.
Because just as a mother, if I wasn't with my kid's father, I would feel strange about somebody calling me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, your child is coming over my house. Who
I
are you?
wanted to know.
Right.
I wanted to know, does he pee in bed?
Does he have any allergies? His daddy know that.
Yeah, exactly. He
Yeah.
should.
You just want to.
And if he don't, then he'll tell him.
Yeah.
All he
She's
got-
she's unsure of the relationship with her.
Yeah,
And
that's her
She
own
wants
insecurity.
to. It
Yes.
is because she's talking about how well they get along and all
Yeah.
that stuff. She
Yeah,
she wants to know. She wants him, the lady, to know. Look, he's moved on. He's living with
me.
someone else.
With me.
That's what that's
I'm
about.
present.
Yeah.
I'm present.
Yeah.
All right. More comments before we go.
All right. Eureka said, no, you have every right. It's not just about him and her, but this is a stranger coming around her kids. She doesn't know if the little joker is crazy or how he will take to the new living arrangements. And of course, the mother is going to know when the son tells her. And he sounds too defensive for me. Did he even ask if it would be okay if the child comes to your home? And how do your children feel about it? Child, please.
That's too
These
much.
people.
She took it on a whole nother path.
Yeah. Again,
gracious.
get a copy of the book.
So is it them
It's
or
her.
is it her?
It's all.
Oh.
It's her. They play a part in it too, but they have the bigger hand here. You know what I'm saying? They got the bigger cards, I should say. Mm-hmm. And so, because you allowed it to get to this point, you should have had this discussion before you said, "Let's move in together." Before you start leaving your little your toothbrush, your bonnet at the house. Before you start doing all that, you should have had this conversation. Then you wouldn't be sitting up here feeling some type of way. You wouldn't be insecure about the relationship because you're watching every conversation that he's having with her, and it sounds like you salty because they get along.
Yep, that's what it is.
Sam Sylk, so